Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice a Million. So, last time we got a win with the blue hand, so we now have power 2 available. But I think I really want to get this hand unlocked so we can kind of just start rotating through hands and powers and upgrades and all that stuff. So we're going to go back to white hand, power 5, -1 hand size plus every other previous modifier. Let's have at it. As I lower the volume in my headphones. Dice, cards, uncommon dice. Power. No power. Shame. So we're only throwing 4, which is the base value we get when playing the blue hand that we just played, or the base value of that, which is gonna make things even trickier. I'll take a porcelain figure early. 11 pips. Normally I default straight to a ring. I'm still going to. Dice with a 1 are worth 10 or evens are doubled. Guess we're taking evens are doubled. Now if we want to get the promotion, we have to build an economy that can support getting through the end game, which is going to be a whole thing to do. We might have trouble even just getting off the line here. When rolled, adds a hollow dice to your hand. I can handle that, I think. Can't really afford much of anything, though, which is a problem. Haunted die becomes worse now because we have less hand size that we're not using. Mimic die, we've got nothing to copy, really. And now we need 110 pips. I fear we're going to have issues. Yeah. We're going to need to find something stronger earlier here to get out. Okay. Uncommon dice. Joined dice, honestly, with 31 value available. Could be it. Actually, let's try piggy die. So, gives between 50 and 100 when charged, which will be every third roll. Pinata early is huge. Can't afford a golden ticket. Don't even think about it. Double die of 5 will be a decent amount of number because it's X times Y of itself. Or we could oxide die and do something. How much can we sell this for? 5. Do that. Maybe that'll get us off the line well enough. 4x to everything with a pinata. I would like to throw the die inside of a die at the same time as those. You just have to find it, please. Oh, no, this isn't going to work, because it doesn't work if there are no rolls left. Dummy. Schrodinger's die. It's a 0 and a 10 at the same time until it's rolled. What? So we don't know if it's going to be a 0 or a 10 until it's rolled. It being a 0 is worthless to me. 10 is fine, I guess. There are some things that synergize on 0s, but I think a porcelain figure with echo is going to be much nicer. A rare or legendary die. I'll take a magic scroll. We don't have anything to give extra value yet. So Mahjong tile doesn't really do anything for us. Replaces every die reward with stamps. First roll 4x. We'll take that because right now stamps aren't useful to me until I've at least built a bag of dice. Give me an extra roll. Let's thin this out a little. We can roll a 1 or a 2. Right, this roll. -1 hand size. Brutal. Alright. Spend some time chipping away at these grey dice. Because they've got to go at some point. Extra value subtracts instead of adding. Absolutely not. Do you want a dumbbell? No, not as we are. When rolled, dismounted into 6 pieces whose face is the same as this. And it's always 1s. No, I don't think so. Not right now. 1.82k is a decent chunk. Give me bandage. D100 or emerald. When the roll ends, if its face is a 3, adds its total value to its extra value. This die always loses its extra value, ignoring other effects. Honestly, I think I'd rather take the emerald for the long term. When rolled with 5 charges, duplicates the stat multiplier of the face that it rolled. So if we problem with this is that it doesn't have a 5 or 6 face, which is what I'd like it to have. I know these are 3s and 4s, so we could work to 3s, but I don't want to keep these in hand forever. We also don't have any stamps to start that off with, which is a bit rough. We've still got 2 encounters left. So let's thin things out a little more. Then we'll take that in a minute. Get another ring. Common dice can't show up anymore. Sure. Pair of 2s. We can do that. I said we can do that. Thank you. Glamorous ring this roll. I would like magic scroll on slightly more interesting stuff. So it's going to be a bad glamorous ring, but so be it. It wasn't terrible. You, and you. Yeah. This we're going to knock down to a mini die in a bit. So I think this is fine. It's nearby dice. Okay. Echo on that is great. Loyalty on those 2 is fine. We've got 1 roll left. I'm going to skip that. Do I want to give up this for an ET die? I don't think so. Not right now. Stamps. Sacks. Take that. We could have taken it next round, but now we have it. Let's go next again. Red room. Enchantments deactivated. You cannot use cards. £700 points is not bad. Let's keep attacking these greys. Mini die. Another magic scroll. I'll take the mini. I'll take the stamp on 5. 5s are doing very well. Dumbbell could benefit from that a lot. I'll take an electric die. That's just solid. A pinata is nice. When rolled with 2 charges, 4x multiplier to every die on the table. I need some synergies for getting stuff. Deactivates the effects of half your rings. I need to get some stuff to enhance our charging. Well, at least they didn't get rid of Glamorous Ring this roll. Right, you're charged. I want the ice dice before I throw this. We're not. I can't throw oxide die because we're going to lose out on room. And now this is our last roll. We can go plus roll, then go ice dice, copper, D4. Double. Now we're on ice, so we can do electric, emerald, loyalty, and D4. It was fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Skip those. I'm gonna skip those. Every time you draw dice above your dice, well, with Hoarder Ring, that just gives everything 5 extra. And again, invert card, which is much of a muchness. So yeah, everything gets 5 extra, which is lovely. We aren't quite drawing the whole bag, but hopefully soon we will be. Right, you're charged, you're not. If we're getting 4x this roll, maybe we should get copper die thrown right now. Yeah, worth it. 6 left and 7 left is still so many. Yeah, the extra value is doing great. Get that charged. Get this charged. I need to trim down a little more just so we can be getting ice dice every time. When rolled with 5 plus 25 extra values every die on the table. It's going to be another skip. Power-up's nice. I'm wondering about taking a second copper die. We need 50k for this. Be an enchant card. These two will go eventually. Let's do that. Then we get the next mini. I want a second copper die. Because if it's 4x once, it's not 4x up to 8x, it's 4x to 16x, but we can only throw 4 dice. So it's 16x to 2 other dice, which is kind of tough going. I'm going to hold off. 1, 2, 4. It's going to be kind of tough, I think. We'll just take our regular reward. Thanks. Right, this roll. Let's enchant something. But what? You on Echo is great. You on Loyalty is fine. You on Loyalty is fine. Let's do this. Loyalty again. Right, you. You. Those two. This. This. Yeah, I just need a little more room, man. Just a little more room to make things work in what I'm throwing. Skip all that. 6 every 6. Sudoku. Dice cannot be destroyed or discarded. I'll take that for the boss fight. We need to keep saving for this occult, so I think I'm not going to do too much shopping here. Though, 3 left, 5 left. Rings times 2. Clone. We can throw a 1-2. I see the 1s, I see the 2. Okay. You're charged, you're charged. Those 2 are free. Let's do double ring right now. I can clone something. We could clone and throw 2 electric dice. We could clone and throw 2 oxide dice. I'm gonna go with that. Good. Good enough. Might not be perfect min-maxing, but I'll take it. We get ice dice now, so that it's ready on the opening roll where we have our bonus glamorous ring. Loyalty, Echo, Laconism. It's either Echo here or Laconism there. I'm gonna go Echo here. Double rings. Clone card. Buy this while we have money and I don't forget. With our rings right now, I think the clone is actually better than the double ring. Remarkably. We have lots to spend on removal, which is lush. Because Lordy, I feel like we need it. D666 could just be a high value target for all of this multiplying. And then we'll go next, see what ring we get. 2 additional on stamps. Every time a die gets exhausted, stamp rewards and booster packs will always contain your highest stamp multiplier, 5s. These are not great. I don't have a reroll card. Do we have much for getting exhausted? Absolutely not. The boss does do some exhausting. But it's get a random card, and I'm always chock full of cards. So, Ice Dice is in play. You need charge. I don't think we need to spend these cards right now. I think we could save them for the boss encounter, though it's still 2 away. So we give up stuff like the opportunity cost of not being able to take enchant cards to improve other stuff. We'll do this. 3,000 is... I could have thrown the mini dice. Of course I could have. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to get these charged. You're charged, you're not. 2 left, 4 left. Ice Dice on last roll. Skip all that. Fragile diamond die. Destroys itself when rolled. Easy skip. Got another mini die. It's all of my money to do it. Honestly, it's just nice to have more targets for stuff like electric die. Enchant cards, yes. We can roll a 1. I said, we can roll a 1. Thank you. Right, Ice Dice is in. We just want to get out of here well primed for the pyro fight. So you're charged. You're charged. That's fine. In which case, let's enchant something. I would really like you to have Laconism. Oh, so much loyalty today. Alright, let's just get rid of these then, because I don't need them long term. Two left on that. $6K is nice. 1 left on that. Alright, the grey dice are gone. Love to see it. Where are we going now? Keep the ice dice ready. Last roll. It's all fairly inconsequential, I think. As long as this guy doesn't roll 666. Plus 8 extra value to dice with their highest target. It's fine. An enchant card. Can't afford much else. Golden ticket. There's Hoarder ring I'd really like. There's nothing that's kind of like super incredible to be doubled either. Alright, boss time. So, no die can be destroyed or discarded on the table this turn. A burnt die will be multiplied by 0, but it's that one. Why did I not think that through? So this isn't anything to do with anything that's happening right now. Sure, I'm going to re-enchant this. That's what I want to see. This. Copper die. Honestly, piggy die is slowly becoming less and less worthwhile to us, I think. Great stuff. We've got nothing else to worry about rolling. With the ice dice, this fire like completely wrecks us. But it's our last roll, and I want to have ice dice ready for next time, so I'm still going to throw it. So close. Do I want another mini die? Sure. I'll skip that for a star. I do love a spin top. You know it, I know it. If a die has a 6 on its face, gives a random card twice, then exhausts at the end of the roll. Could be a lot of cards. The only things that can do 6s are Oxide, mini dice. Obviously, technically, the D666 can. This is if a die has a 6. If I roll 600, does it count? No idea. More testing needed. Because it's a 6, not 6 specifically. I will take a spin top. I will take a last breath, and I will donate, I think. Transform, stamps, clone card. Face number 3. Alright, transform. You? I mean, it's kind of okay. Not really incredible, but that's fine. All the mini dice. You go, you go. You go, and you go. Good. We want to get that charged, and then you can take the empty spot. Skip those. Take the last piece of the strange die. Couple of sacks. +1 hand size. Huge. Huge for us right now, especially on this power. Right, I'm going to remove this. I'm just not going to end up throwing it. I think Piggy's die's time has been and gone now. We have value in other places now. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with where our bag is at. Anchor. If this stays on hand, 2x multiplier to everything. After that, adds 1 hollow die to your bag. I assume that means in hand, not on hand. But it's 2x multiplier to everything. What's our hand size? 13 of 13. You get out of here by being persistent. You're going to disappear in a minute. I'll try it. I'll try it. Then if it goes very badly, we can just be rid of it later. You need charge. You're free. You're free. Let's throw this. Um... $96. This is our last roll. Is there something I should be throwing this for instead? It wants me to throw the anchor. Why would I throw the anchor? I guess because we have one roll left, so this doesn't work. And it doesn't really know that we don't want to throw the hollow die. At the same time, it's our last roll. And I don't want to put another hollow die in for next time, so I'm just going to roll it this way. Skip all that. Check the sack. Removals are very expensive. Do I want to go to the fancy static shop or anything? I don't know. Alright, nothing not drawn thanks to the mini die's extra drawing capabilities. You need charge. Good. Two rolls. Let's get this copper die charged for next round. So you need one. Get rid of the two hollow dice. Throw all the mini stuff. Make sure we're charged. Make sure we don't put a hollow dice in after this. Good. Check the pack of rings. We have 9. Odd, haste, analog mini watch. I think I'm just going to take odd. I want the enchant. The objective is extra high. That's fine. Ace of Wands can go for now. Honestly, I maybe should have picked up that UFO one. That could have probably done some decent work. Are we going here or here? I think we need to. I'm just going to go next. See what rings we get offered. Avoid rolling the lowest and highest face every time you draw a face with 0 or question mark. 0? Technically has 0. That can roll face 0 question mark. So you can roll. Question mark. 0. It kind of works. And then we have this. Every time you draw dice above your dice per turn, +5 extra to every die in your hand. So it could start stacking extra value extra fast. We'll see how that goes. Right. Let's enchant you. Cannot be destroyed. Love that for you. And is there anything that I really want to change? Not really. Okay, opening hand. you're charged, but I don't need you to be scoring right now, so maybe I just leave you as you are. E6. Another electric die. Sure. If the effect doubles up for throwing 2 of them, that can't be a bad thing. Skip. Ring times 2. Yeah, there's no reason not to, I think. Okay. What do we want? I want to have a holo die at the end of the game because, although we can get that during the boss encounter, because apparently there's a weird interaction on the phone with it, perhaps. I've been rumored to have heard. Again, don't really need to throw the copper die right now. We're drawing everything. Considering we started out being able to throw a hand of 4 dice, I'd say this has gone pretty well. Skip all that. No. Also no. Removing is cheaper than anything else, but nothing to remove right now, I think. We could take a magic scroll for a very specific throw after an ice dice. But we're going into the boss round right now. It's just an extra high objective, so it's not like that's a hard one for us to deal with, I think. Alright, let's go. Right, Ice Dice is in play, so we can do Magic Scroll, Mini Die, Mini Die, Mini Die, Mini Die, Mini Die, Anchor, D6666. I'll change the spin tops. And this electric die. Okay, so Anchor has Echo. It's going to be interesting because it might add 2 holo dice. You're Eternal, you have Echo, you're Eternal, you're loyal, you're perennial. Interesting that it's perennial. We did not score enough points. That's fine, we can get there. You're charged, we got 3 rolls. I want Ice Dice to be active before we throw the copper die with the 2 electric dice. So this should be our good best throw. Mini, 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 copper, electric, electric, free, free, extra value, oxide die. We might end up with a lot of holos because of Anchor here, but we're also just going to score plenty enough points. I should hope. Indeed. We now have 3 hollow dice. The hollow dice made by the anchor absorb its echo, which is interesting. There's a world where there is a die, the sponge, that gets stronger and better when it strips enhancements off of stuff. So if you had an echo anchor making echo hollow dice every turn, and then your sponge was just absorbing all of that value, that'd be very interesting. Right, you got something for me? Yeah. I want to show you a hollow die. Remind someone of something. This reminds me of something. The evil eye die unlocked. Do not show me something like that ever again, alright? Interesting. Special cards. Resurrect your last destroyed. Permanently transform everything. Love card. Skip. Roll. That die has been removed. Beat the game on power 5, Ruby. Right, 196E6. 197E6, excuse me, I can't read. Hollow die, hollow die, hollow die. Mini, 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 mini. Ice. Spin top. This is free. Mini. I really don't want to hold on to this echo anchor more than I have to now, which is going to be tricky for sure. That's worth basically nothing to me. So we need to get copper die charged. Throw that. Throw that. Throw that on turns where it doesn't matter. Now it's charged. This is the big scoring turn. So copper die, glass die, the 2 electrics, all the minis, oxide, and keep ice dice available, and anchor. Oh, we still got one more. I really want to be throwing D66 and Emerald at the same time because of the perennial nature of this, although adding 20 and then losing half is not going to grow it very much. This should be plenty big enough. Yep. We could take an emergency diamond die, I think. Anything I want to remove? I could spend absurd amounts of money just getting rid of some of these hollow dice if they're not of great value to me. Give me an enchant card. Remove one of these hollow dice. Remove one more. We will lose all of our pips. But honestly, what am I going to see that is better than what we're holding? Right? The Witch. Every turn you need to roll one specific face. If you don't, curses every die. Every dice you rolled? Oh, God. When rolling a fully charged die, roll a copy of it. Yes on copper dice. Don't care about stamps anymore. This could kill the run. Roll a 1 or get cursed. Let's enchant this Eternal. Nope. You're not charged right now. Hopefully, the mini dice, if I roll 5 of them, then odds are one of them will be the number we need it to be, right? 3 of 5 dice, we need 4.2 E6, which means we need a charged copper die round at some point. I'm going to throw anchor while we don't need it that badly. We rolled a 1, thank God. It's so nearly the value we need. Now, what I can do is, if you don't, curses every dice you rolled. I can just roll no dice, and we might lose the spin top, not sure. But otherwise, we could be okay. But we do need to get like another 100,000 points, so that's not nothing. But it's not heaps either. Please roll a 3. Thank God. Alright, we get out of there. Evil Eye. No dice can be destroyed or discarded when this is on the table. 1 in 3 probability of destroying itself when rolled. That's super interesting. Especially during the end game, perhaps. I'll pick it up. Freezes the face. 3 rolls divide everything by 2. X multiplier to very nearby dice, X being the number on his face. That's probably better than Oxide die, right? Do I care about changing any of my rings? I don't think so. Who's our boss? Every roll adds 5 hollow dice to your bag. Jeez. That's so many. Okay, well, we've got to get through this first. So let's do that. You are charged. You're not out yet, but we have Glamorous Ring, which is doing the effectively same amount of value as this. Mini, 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 mini. Did we leave anything in the bag? We did not. Good news. 3. Row anchor. Throw 2 electric die. And the translucid die. Good. We got where we needed to be. Now we throw copper die again. And we throw copper die one more time. I honestly thought that was my last roll. The extra value these dice are getting just from being drawn over and over again is pretty damn good. I don't think I need a translucid D4. Because like we've got so many multiplier-y things to throw right now. I think we're all right. Check the sacks. Anything I want to remove? I think I'm pretty happy. Hold an enchant card. Going to ring and then boss. Not the time for amber. I can throw you for free. Are you going to be the difference maker? I don't know. We can draw 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, give or take. I'm not going to put any more stuff in right now. Face is always a 2. X multiplies to itself, X being the value of total extra value of other dice on the table. That could be very good, question mark. Alright, go. Skip. Alright, we want to get through this. We can't get through this fast. I don't have a haste ring. If I don't roll any dice, does it count as a roll? I don't know. We're not going to find out right now. Nothing in the bag. Good. Get spin top out. Ice dice always goes. The mini dice always go. Where's copper die? It's not charged yet. Let's enchant this. Interesting. Need to get copper die charged. Let's see how this goes. Not nearly enough, right. We still drew the whole bag, thankfully. There's all these hollow die that we now have problems with. What we really need to play is we need to get this charged. This is free. And then get as many hollow dice rotated through as we can, I think. And then next throw, copper die will be charged. We can try and get the 275v7 score. I didn't draw anything because I... Oh. This is a problem. This is a problem. Okay, pivot. What can we still do? Last breath will work. If I don't throw oxide die right now. So I can throw these 3. These are in the bag. These are in the discard. So I'd have to draw all of this before I draw any of that. That's a problem. Okay. 2 rolls. So we're going to get 10 hollow dice no matter what happens, I think. Which is its own problem. Do I just want to try and win on this throw instead of next throw on last breath? It's a great question. Because I'm not going to draw any more than this without drawing mini dice first, which we're not going to do. This is 4x multiplied to everything. This is 4x multiplied to everything, but I can ring times 2 it. We need to score much bigger than we scored here, and we don't have copper dice. We do have diamond die and translucid d6. We don't have all the mini dice to throw for the value of electric die, making everything give everything else even more value. So with that in mind, I'm going to throw these now. We also won't have ice dice after this throw for the electric die at all. God. Hollow plus. Being a dick. Right, I'm just gonna throw this. Then... Oh! One unexpected development. Okay, well, we're probably going to be okay. Just going to have to get rid of these in subsequent rounds, I guess. So, throwing copper die. Throwing ice dice. Throwing all the mini die. Throwing the 2 electric die. We can do it this way. Or we could do the moon marble. And I'm going to do one of these for emergency's sake. Parasite spin top. When rolled, adds a hollow die to your hand. We only roll it once. Sure. Change face to the die to its highest one. X multiplier to dice with face 0. Or 5x multiplier to face with 0. Whenever an extra die is being rolled during the turn, rolls an extra copy. We don't roll extras, do we? Not really. No. Incubus die does not help us because the hollow dice are going to get destroyed by themselves anyway. Change a die to its highest. This we don't want to be on a 3. 5x to anything every way. 5x multiplier to very nearby dice, x being the number on its face, could be helpful. It's about the only one that I think would be helpful. Smiley could probably go. Oh my god, these are zeros. If I draw one, Hungry Ring keeps drawing. That's why we were okay in that round. Alright, Smiley is going to go. I'm going to take the third eye. If I take the Pearl D4, I could set that to its highest face on my demand as well. It's just we're getting pretty thick in the bag, you know? Alright, big boss. Let's do it. Oh my god. Okay. I still feel like we need to work on culling out some of these dice. Just for... because we're playing 6 bosses right now in a row, basically. We also do not have the mini AWP. So we can't shoot out their dice, which is a bummer. Subtracts the value on its face. Right, let's go. Mini, 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 mini. Spin top. Spin top. My hand is overlapping the selection of dice behind it, which is certainly a whole thing that's going on. Ice dice always gets thrown. I'm going to throw the anchor because I don't want to put 2 more hollow dice into the bag right now. God, we're really only destroying 2 of these. But we're getting rid of spin tops, so throw this. Select something to its highest face. Okay. Now we're not drawing stuff because we've got too much stuff in hand, I think. Copper die isn't charged. I might just do this. I don't know if this is terrible or wise, honestly. $500 points. We need to shuffle this bag. 2 rolls left. I think we're going to have to ring times 2 on the roll after this. Oh, we didn't roll anything else. Why are more hollow dice getting in here? I'm so confused and annoyed. Right. Goose is here. He's zooming around. I'm sure you heard his feet on the floorboards there. Hello, Goose. Please don't attack me right now. He's gone. He's zooming. Okay. Last roll to get this much score. We've doubled our rings. Translucid D6. Diamond die. Electric. Pearl D4. D6666. This electric die is worth more because it's wealth rather than eternal. I think this is the best I've got. It's just not very much, you know? I'm so used to throwing such a fistful of dice. Subtracts 1 per nearby die, attracts everything on the table. You're already a 4. You're already a 6. Honestly, we could set this to being its biggest just for this roll. We wouldn't have it in the future, but it would be basically a 2x on this roll right now. Nowhere near enough. Oh, it was kind of near enough. We got to 60% of our goal. But damn, that full bag of hollow dice was just brutal. All right, join me next time. We'll do something on a lower power somewhere else. But for now, thank you very so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.